Mr. Speaker, as we quickly approach the month of December, we are reminded of the very few legislative days left on this calendar, and to pass and debate first a permanent solution to protect our nation's dreamers from deportation. I introduced, along with my dear friend, my colleague Lucille Roybal-Allard, H.R. 3440, also known as the DREAM Act, to allow over 800,000 young immigrants living in our great country to remain here, the only home that they have truly known. This bill will allow dreamers to apply for conditional permanent residency and eventually to citizenship. Each day of inaction by our body to pass the DREAM Act or any legislative fix is a loss for our communities and our country. Study after study demonstrate the reality that we already know, that failure to provide a solution for our dreamers will result in hundreds of billions of dollars lost in GDP, a truly devastating blow to our economy. The business community, faith leaders, colleges and universities, advocacy groups, all have joined a large bipartisan coalition standing behind these young immigrants. And that is because they recognize the positive contributions of these individuals, contributions that should not be imperiled by their legal status. But they are looking at us, Mr. Speaker. They are looking at Congress. It is up to us. It is up to you and me and our colleagues on both sides of the aisle to act. It is our responsibility, and we must not delay action any longer. These individuals who came to this country as children only want an opportunity to attend school, to work, to provide for their families. Mr. Speaker, this nation, our nation, was born and continues to be built and made stronger by immigrants like these dreamers, willing and determined not only to realize their dreams, but truly to love, serve, and protect this land with all of their hearts. And that is precisely why we must act now. This chamber cannot and should not stand idly by while these young immigrants, who are already as Americans as anyone else in their hearts and in their minds, live under fear and uncertainty in this country, a country that is a beacon of hope and a land of opportunity to those who seek it. The lives of hundreds of thousands of bright, talented, and patriotic young men and women depend on us, on this Congress. So it is up to us to rise to the challenge, to legalize the status of these dreamers so they can truly make their dreams into a reality. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.